कुंज बिहारी जय राधा। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर वनचरी यमुना तीर वनचरी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर वनचरी यमुना तीर वनचरी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितानेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। वंदे कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंदो सहोदितो गौड़ोदये पुष्पवंतो चित्रो शम्दो तमोनुदो। आराध्यो भगवान् ब्रजेशतनय तद्धाम वृन्दावनम् रम्या काचिदुपासना व्रजवधुवर्गेण या कल्पिता। श्रीमद्भागवतं प्रमाणममलं प्रेम पुमार्थो महान् श्रीचैतन्य महाप्रभोर्मतमिदं तत्रादरो न परः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। It's not Bhagavatam class, right? No Bhagavatam verse. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Pandita Vishaka Radha Sham Sundar Krishna Balaram Sri Gaurnitai The Panchatattva's key Srivasa Thakur Avirbhav Tithi Mahotsav के नौका विहार महोत्सव के विधाय गौर प्रेमानंदे। Hari. So thank you for being with us this morning during this Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya aspect of the program. And thank you for temple authorities to give me this opportunity to speak to you on this big occasion of Srivasa Thakur's appearance day, as well as it is a major event, major festival today. Of all the different festivals that Krishna Balaram temple organizes each year, this Nauka Vihar is one of those big festivals. Right? I think so. Nauka Vihar is a big event. Big happening. Hari Baba. So, we'll say a few words, well, maybe more than few words about Srivasa Thakur, or remembering Srivasa Thakur. And let's see, maybe we'll try to say, time permitting, few words about Nauka Vihar like festivities, or Nauka Vihar like pastimes of Ratha and Shyam Sundar. That's quite a tough topic, difficult topic. But let's see. Well, there's no verse, but I was thinking this Panchatattva prayer could be also verse. Panchatattvaatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Srivasa Thakur, who is also known as Srinivas. Sometimes he is also mentioned as Srinivas. Same personality. So he is certainly the member of this Panchatattva. Lord appeared in 5 features. Panchatattvaatmakam Krishnam, Bhakta Rupa, that is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ke Bhakta Rupa, then Bhakta Swarupakam, that is Nityananda Prabhu, and Bhaktavataram, that is Mahavishnu Avatar, Mahavishnu Maharaj is Then Bhakta Shaktikam, that is Gadadhar Pandit, and Bhaktakhyam, known as Bhakta Akhyam, known as Bhakta, and that is Srivasa Thakur Bhakta. And of course the Panchatattva members, the list of these members doesn't end there. Towards the end it says Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Surupakam Bhakta Avatara Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. The Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Srivasa Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrindas, Srivasa and others, other Bhakta Vrindas, Gaur Bhaktas are also part of the Panchatattva. Srivasa and Gaur Bhakta Vrindas. That makes list of Panchatattvas complete, including Bhakta, Gaur Bhaktas. So this Srivasa Thakur is also known as Thakur, Srivasa Pandit. He was a learned. So he's Srivasa Pandit. He was born in East Bengal, which is Bangladesh, these days Bangladesh. And of course that was also the case with most of the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, or this Gaur Bhakta Vrindas. They had appeared elsewhere, and upon arrival or the descent of Gauranga Mahaprabhu in Mayapur, then they all migrated to Navadvip. And that was the case with Srinivas or Srivasa Thakur or Pandit. Srihatta was the name of the district where he had appeared. They were 5 brothers, all sons of Sri Jaladhar Pandit. Father's name is Jaladhar Pandit. He is a Pandit himself, the father, and he has 5 sons headed by Nalin Pandit. So that's the elder brother of Srivasa. And then Srivasa Thakur. And then he had 3 more brothers. These names are quite famous. Sri Ram Pandit, Sri Pati Pandit, and Sri Kant Pandit or Sri Nidhi Pandit. They're all Pandits. They're all very learned Brahmanas. And they all have appeared, including, of course, Srivasa Thakur, some 50 years prior to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. And there were several of them, in fact, the contemporary of Srivasa Thakur. Even Advaita Acharya comes from that generation. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur comes from that generation. Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur, the father of Sachi Mata, from same generation. And then Jagannath Mishra. Mishra also means Pandit or Vidwan, scholar. So they all had appeared much earlier, for 50 years or so prior to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. This Gaur Ganodesh Deepika states very clearly, wherein who from Krishna's pastimes appeared as who? Who is who? Who from Krishna's pastimes appeared in as whom, as who, in Gauranga's pastimes. This is, the account is found in Gauragarna Uddesha, indication, Deepika. Means this book throws light on giving information, knowledge of who is who. So in Gauragarna Uddesha Deepika it says, Srivasa Pandita Sriman Yah Pura Narada Muni. Also from Krishna's days of Krishna's pastime, Narada Muni is there. So the Narada Muni, previously Narada Muni has appeared as Srivasa Pandit. And probably you know, there's Narada Muni and there's another Muni, Parvat Muni. They are kind of friends or associates or the team that preaches together a lot of times. Parvat Muni. So Parvat Muni has appeared as Sri Ram Pandit, one of the brothers of Srivasa Thakur, who is Sri Ram Pandit. He was Parvat Muni, Parvat Muni. Like Narad Muni, Parvat Muni has appeared as Sri Ram Pandit. Nam Nambika Vraje Dhatri Stanya Dhatri Sthita Pura Saive Yam Malini Namni Srivasa Grahini Mata. And the wife of Srivasa Thakur, Malini, she was a Dhatri nurse. What does Dhatri do? Stanyadatri, the breast feeding, milk. And Krishna and Balaram, this Dhatri, this nurse, is to feed Krishna Balaram, and there are Krishna Balaram pastimes. So she has appeared as Malini, who is now Srivasa Grahini, wife of Srivasa. Yeah, just quickly about when Nityananda Prabhu, well, he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all that pastime took place. And then, of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also has now taken a lot of things, a lot of pastimes have taken place. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has moved to Jagannath Puri. And Nityananda Prabhu residing right there in the house of Srivasa Thakur. And during those days, well, Nityananda Prabhu, well, how old is 40, 50 years old, but he used to directly feed himself, or this Malini is to feed Balaram, Nityananda Prabhu. He used to get on the lap, in the lap of Malini, and he's drinking the milk, the breast milking was happening, which is an amazing thing that was happening. Where such pastimes were taking place, this Malini was feeding Nityananda Prabhu right in their home. And this is the proof of the fact that she was previously Dhatri, nurse of Krishna and Balaram, and now she is feeding at least Balaram Hoila Nitai. Balaram has become Nityanand Prabhu, and now she is feeding Nityanand Prabhu the breast milk. He's not a baby. Nityanand Prabhu is not a baby. He's a Baba by now. He's a big. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is from Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, always resided in four places where the four great personalities used to reside. And those four places and those four personalities are Sachira Mandire, Ara Nityananda Nartane, Srivasa Kirtane or Srivasa Angane, Ara Raghava Bhavane. And this would happen Echari Thai Prabhura Sada Avirbhav. In these four places there was Avirbhav, appearance of Gauranga Mahaprabhu all the time. Prema Krishna Hoy Prabhur Sahaja Swabhav. Because Chaitanya, their love for Gauranga would attract Gauranga to those four personalities and those four places, and they are Sachira Mandire, Sachi Mata's home, residence. Nityananda Nartane, wherever Nityananda Prabhu is dancing, Gauranga Mahaprabhu made his appearance, Haribhava. And Srivasa Kirtane or Srivasa Angane. Srivasa also was, has to be very famous for his kirtans. Well, he's Narada Muni, so what could you expect? Narada Muni Bhajaya Vina Radhika Ramana Namne. Narada Muni is always busy with chanting names of Radhika Raman, or like that. Narada Muni has a place in Vrindavan called Narada Kund in the vicinity of Govardhan. His Bhakti Sutras are very famous, and he is Narayana, always is uttering the names of Narayan. Narada Muni's headquarters is at Badrikashram. The worshipable deity of Bharat Varsha, there are different Varshas, Dvipas and Varshas and the Bharat Varshas. The deity is Narayan. And the Purohit or the worshipper and the priest is Narada Muni. This is the case with, in another Varsha there is Narasimha Bhagavan is a worshipable deity, and Prahlad Maharaj is a Purohit. And there's another Varsha, Jai Sri Ram. Ram is the worshipable deity, and Hanuman is a worshipper. So in our Bharat Varsha, the Badrikashram, the Narayan, is the worshipable deity, and the head priest is Narada Muni, and he, of course, he travels all over the world, preaching, propagation of the holy name, especially chanting the names all the time. Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. So this Narada Muni has appeared as Srivasa, and he was known for his kirtans. So whenever Srivasa Thakur would do kirtan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would make his appearance. And those kirtans were taking place in Srivasa Angan, or Srivasa Thakur Badi. In Bengali they say property is called Badi. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would appear. Raghava Bhavane, Raghava Pandit, another Pandit. Him and his sister, what's the name? Damayanti. They're known for the cooking. And he's the one, he's bring a Raghavera Joli, cooking lots of items and carry them in a procession to Jagannath Puri and deliver all those. And firstly, Radharani comes and does the cooking in Raghav Bhavan. So in Raghav Bhavan you find Gauranga Mahaprabhu all the time. So in these four places, especially Srivasa Thakur, we wanted to mention, well, there are a lot of things to be mentioned. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtanaika Pitaro Ajanulambita Bhujo Kanakavadato Sankirtanaika Pitaro Kamalaya Taksho Vishwambharo Vijavaro Yugadharma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro. The point being here is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was founding father, but not only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu, this is a team, they are founding fathers. Srila Prabhupada later on became founder Acharya of the Hare Krishna movement, but originally the founding supreme fathers, supreme personalities of Godhead, Gauranga, Nityanand Prabhu are the founding fathers of Sankirtan movement. Hari Bol. Jeev Jago. What about Jeev Jago? Gaura Chand Bole. Would be nice, right? If we could stay awake, possibly. So Sankirtan movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started at house of Srivasa Thakur. Yogapeeth is a Janma Bhumi, but the Karma Bhumi, the activity place, happening place was Srivasa Thakur's body or Angan, the courtyard. Especially as Nityanand Prabhu, who was traveling all over India because he was a Balaram, right? Balaram had traveled all over India. He did not take part in the battle of Kurukshetra. Instead, he went on pilgrimage. So same Balaram appeared as Nityanand Prabhu, and he also has traveled. And finally found out that Gauranga has appeared in Mayapur. He found this out on the banks of Radhakund, and he rushed to Mayapur, and upon the meeting In fact, the Sankirtan started. The chanting and dancing Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Paditra Madhyan Manaso Rasena Romancha Kampashruta Ranga Bhajo. All that experience started in Navadvip at Srivasa Thakur's place. Now Gauranga and Nityanand Prabhu were together. Hari Hari. And as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I don't know where to begin. There are a lot of things to be talked about. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had received the Diksha, Haribol, and he started chanting, and he went mad in ecstasy and rolling on the ground and trembling and you're okay? So by the time he had to be in fact forced to go to, I think I should not say this because I talk about Srivasa. But as he was back in Navadvip, Mayapur, Gauranga Mahaprabhu was, they were saying, look at Gauranga. He has become pagal. Kiba mantra dila gosai, kiba tara bol. Japite mantra karila pagal. And Mahaprabhu also, because everyone else was calling him pagal, pagal, gone mad. And he's, maybe I really have become gone mad, So one time he goes to Srivasa Thakur and he said, please tell me. Others think that I have gone mad, I have become pagal, or some Vayu rog, Kapha Pitta Vayu imbalance, and as a result I faint sometimes, I tremble sometimes. They recommend that I should apply different Brahmi oil, some this oil, that oil, massage him and make him normal. So Srivasa Thakur, please tell me what I am, what has gone wrong with me. Is it wrong or right? What is happening with me? And Srivasa Thakur said, perfect. What is happening with is all good. This is what happens. This is desirable from one who chants the holy name of the Lord. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, thank you, Srivasa Thakur. If he had not made this comment or made this observation, I was thinking of just rushing to Ganga and giving up my life because it's too much for me to hear. The mad Gaura, mad Nimai, do something. So Srivasa Thakur saved the life of Gauranga by appreciating all the symptoms that he, not artificially, naturally they were there. So now the Kirtan started at Srivasa Thakur's place. All the members of Panchatattva, Haribol. All night long they would chant and dance and nocturnal kirtans. And then because I had to go faster. There were times Mahaprabhu had ordered only pure devotees would be allowed. There was some kind of screening at the entrance. Pure in. Not so pure karmi, jnani, yogi, this, that, mix out. So one time, the mother-in-law of Srivasa Thakur, she managed to get in. She was hiding. She thought she was hiding and no one was watching. But then that day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his emotions, his ecstasies were not arousing, they were kind of dampened. Or said, hey, there's some wrong person, unwanted person around here. And Srivasa Thakur was searching and searching and searching and searching. And there he found, oh, you. So he held her by hair and dragged her out. Get out of here. So that Mahaprabhu's kirtans could go on as per Mahaprabhu's will and desire. So another time, one brahmachari, he was known for, I drink only milk. I'm such an austere person, I drink only milk. And he was, approaching and begging and bugging, please allow me, oh Srivasa, please, just one time, allow me to be part of this. So what to do? Okay, try it out. And he was there. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again detected, there must be someone, wrong person in the assembly here. There's no bhav, there's no ecstasy, there's no feelings. And then Mahaprabhu became, it's almost like ready for, where is Sudarshan? He became very furious. Who is that person? Get him out of here! And this person, he realized he was the one. He must be the one. So he jumped out of and then Mahaprabhu was saying that, I think Srivasa Thakur probably mentioned, this one brahmachari, he's a very austere person. He only drinks milk. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, did the gopis perform some austerities? As a result, they get to associate with me and I aspire to be with them. Which austerity did Hanuman perform to get association and eternal service of the lotus feet of Ram? Some tapasya? No! Na tapasa, na chejaya, na bhaktya tu. Only bhakti, only devotionals. Service and devotional attitude. Another time the kirtan was on and on and on. And, Srivasa Thakur heard some crying and wailing and inner chambers of his house. As he goes in there to find out that his only son had died. And of course, as a result, the Malini and other ladies are all crying. But Srivasa Thakur said, "Hey, chup! Kirtan is on. You shut up. His only son has died, and just see, he cares more for Gauranga's kirtan and chanting and dancing. And we'll deal with this later after kirtan." So he gave this strict warning, and the kirtan continued. And next morning, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "What was that? In the middle of the night something was happening." Then he was informed, Srivasa Thakur's son died. "Oh, his son died. Why was I not informed?" And he was told, because Srivasa Thakur did not want your chanting be interrupted. Then kindly Gauranga Mahaprabhu brought the son back to life. Some Chu mantra. And the son comes to Mahaprabhu, say, "Hey, why are you leaving us? Why have you left? Why are you leaving us?" And the son says, "My Lord, you know everything. My days of being with my father, this family, are over. It's all your arrangement. So what could I do? I have to leave. I'm leaving." When what this son had to say was heard by Srivasa Thakur and the mothers and the ladies, that was kind of sobering experience for them as they heard from this little boy his words of wisdom and Hari Hari. Then those days were also there, the Chandkaji or the what Nimai and his associates are doing. In fact, in the Hindu community or the smart Brahmanas, they were very envious of Nimai and his team. And they would make complaints with the administration, the Chandkazi, and stop this kirtan should be stopped. And after all, he's making a show of being a Vaishnava. But he's not worshipping Vishnu. He's just a smarta, a Shakta, worshipper of Shakti. So one morning, when the doors were open of the front door of Srivasa Thakur's house, there they found there was a meat, the wine bottles And those fellows who had made all these drama or arrangements, look, just see. They are not Vaishnavas. They are worshippers of this Durga, Kali, and they drink and meat eaters. And the Gopal Chapel was one person who had taken leadership in making all this, all those wine bottle and this meat and this hibiscus, the flower which is used for worshipping Durga. Those flowers were there. This Gopal Chapel, he was an offender, and he developed leprosy as a result. And really, one time Mahaprabhu was going to Ganga Maiya Ke, and this Gopal Chapel, Lord, please forgive me, please forgive my offenses. So nothing doing. You have not offended me, you offended Srivasa Thakur. So much later, this Gopal Chapel had approached Srivasa Thakur, and then he was saved. He became a normal person. So you see what happens. Vaishnava Prad, and they're taken note of, and then one gets reaction. Here's a Gopal Chapel. What happened to Gopal Chapel? Another time, Srivasa Thakur was in Navadvip town, which is also known as Koladvip. And there was a Bhagavad recitation was happening, and Dewan Pandit was doing the Bhagavad recitation. And Srivasa Thakur was in the audience. He happened to be there listening. And as he was hearing, and as he was a devotee, not sleeping in the katha, as you are listening, rapt attention, all the symptoms of love for the Lord are aroused in his personality, and he started rolling on the ground and trembling and perspiring, and so in the audience, those who were sitting around near Srivasa Thakur, they thought, it's a disturbance, what are you doing? So they picked him up and literally threw him out. They threw Srivasa Thakur out of that assembly. And Devan Pandit did nothing. He did not say a word in protest of what his followers in that audience were doing. They were treated. As a result, he lost the mercy of Gauranga. Gauranga Mahaprabhu was no benediction for Devan Pandit. He was kind of being neglected, and so then, much later, Vakreshwar Pandit met Devanand Pandit and brought to his attention, you know that day what happened during Katha and what your followers did that treated Srivasa Thakur. That Srivasa Thakur is, he chanted the glories of Srivasa Thakur, how exalted and pure and the closest associate of Gauranga Mahaprabhu he is. And then this Devanand Pandit, he came to the senses and he begged forgiveness of Srivasa Thakur, and then things were okay for Dewan and Pandit, but otherwise he was not making progress or advancement in Krishna consciousness, as he had offended Srivasa Thakur. And then Chandkaji was active now, and then they're trying to stop all the kirtans, and they had been coming now to the headquarters of Sankirtan movement, which is Srivasa Thakur's Angan, or courtyard, his home, and beating the chanters, and not only breaking the backbones of those Vaishnavas chanting, but breaking the mridangas. And the Srivasa Thakur's home is known as Danga. क्या होता है? Khol, there's mridanga. Khol, bhanga, danga. And as we go to Srivasa Angan, even today, on the altar, you see a broken mridanga from that time. So as the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received this news, Mahaprabhu became very furious, and he says, okay, let's get together. And the biggest gathering of the Vaishnavas happened. There were millions, it says millions, arbud, that is a big number. Even some devatas had come in a disguise and participated, and that was a non-cooperation movement started by Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and starts from Srivasa Thakur's home, and the procession going to the quarter or residence of Chandkaji, and what a kirtan, and what an exhibition of power. And Chandkaji, as he was watching from a distance, he was scared and he was trying to hide himself. But then, finally, there was an encounter with Mahaprabhu, and then this Chandkaji, he said, well, to tell the long story short, he said, look here. He opened his buttons and see these scratches? In the middle of the night, last night, as there was a pitch dark, I saw some light coming in my direction and landed right under my chest. And this person was a half lion, half man, and he scared me. If you do not stop these kirtans, will you stop or not stop? If you're not going to stop right now, I'm going to eat you up, gobble you up. And there's this Chandkaji said, I promised that personality, that from today onwards, in my kingdom, my region, Kirtan will not be stopped. Kirtan would go on. As a result, that Chandkaji became known as a great Vaishnava, and we even visit Chandkaji's Samadhi when we go to Mayapur. So that has Srivasa Thakur connection, house Srivasa Thakur. Then, well, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he had taken sannyas, and he was now not in Mayapur anymore. Then for Srivasa Thakur, it was a very difficult times to be in Mayapur, Navadvip, not having Mahaprabhu around. He shifted himself to place called Kumarhatta, Kumarhatta, which is near the birthplace of Ishwar Puri. Kalyani is another name, Kalyani probably. It's between Kolkata and Mayapur, there's a location. So he shifted there with his whole family. And from there, now he would go to Jagannath Puri Dham. Whenever there was a Ratha Yatra festival or Chaturmasha coming up, he would go. Also go with Shivanand saints, whole party going to. And get association of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Immediately during Ratha Yatra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to organize Kirtan performance by 7 parties. He would divide all his associates into 7 groups. And there was kind of serial number 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 7. So Srivasa Thakur, he used to be part of number 2 Kirtan party. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally would ask him to lead Kirtan. In this group, you are the Kirtan leader. And the dancer, Nityanand Prabhu, would be dancing in your Kirtan party. That was the arrangement. Ratha Yatra is on, Kirtan is on, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing, which is all attractive, captivating everybody's mind. So at one point, there's a little pastime episode. So during the procession, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in the middle, and devotees gathering around him to watch him. They want to get as close as possible so that they could have darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing. And there was Srivasa, Pratap Rudra, King Pratap Rudra was there with his assistant called Chandan. Harichandan was his assistant. So King Pratap Rudra was kind of with his arms rested on the shoulder of this Harichandan Prabhu, and he was watching with rapt attention the chanting and dancing of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And while that was happening, Srivasa Thakur comes and he takes his position right in front of King Pratap Rudra. As a result, King Pratap Rudra was not able to now enjoy the scene, darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanting and dancing, especially dancing. So this Harichandan, assistant of Pratap Rudra, King Raja, was trying to push Srivasa, hey, move, so that the king could, also could get darshan of Gauranga's dancing. And he made several attempts, but Srivasa Thakur was absorbed so much and enjoying and relishing, and so at one point Srivasa Thakur turns around and gives a big slap to this Harichandan. Hey! And then, in turn, this Harichandan was ready to retaliate or respond with anger. But King Prataparudra said, "Hey, don't do this. First of all, you are so fortunate. You got a touch of Srivasa Thakur's body. You're so fortunate." And king preached to Harichandan more, and he was pacified. Hari. So like this, Srivasa Thakur was in the center of the whole Sankirtan movement, and he gave so much support, facilitated Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement in pioneering days, beginning days, early days of practices and propagation of Krishna consciousness movement. Hari Hari. Yeah? You want to add something? Down here.
Can you please write the story how Narada Muni in its form of Srivasa Pandita? What story before the why was it Srivasa Pandita?
Who understood question?
How Narada Muni became Srivasa?
Oh, how Narada Muni became Srivasa Pandit. That doesn't mean or wish that Narada Muni is no more. Narada Muni ceased to be Narada Muni and now is only Srivasa Thakur. That is not the case. Narada Muni is Narada Muni eternally, and Srivasa Thakur is, who is supposed to be Narada Muni, is also eternally Srivasa Thakur. Of course, they're both chanters and lovers of Kirtan, so it's very natural. Excuse me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu picked him up to be part of his Sankirtan pastimes, and he's now playing the role of Srivasa Thakur. There were also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, anyway, this was a drama performance at Chandrasekhar Acharya's home, where present-day Chaitanya Gaudiya Mutt, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's first mutt, that's where Chandrasekhar Acharya, who was brother-in-law of Sachi Mata, and that's where the drama was taking place, and different devotees were playing different roles. Even Advaita Acharya was part of that drama. Haridas Thakur was part of that drama. And Srivasa Thakur was part of the drama, and he was Narada Muni in that drama. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also was part of the drama. He becomes Lakshmi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is playing the role of Lakshmi. So that has been depicted in this drama there. excuse me, that Srivasa Thakur was Narada Muni, or playing role of a Narada Muni. Okay, that's something like that. We could say that much. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I think we don't have anything else. I mean, okay, Mahavishnu Maharaj. You want to go first?
Maharaj, is their work description the same as Narada Muni and Srivasa? Is their work description the same? For Narada Muni travels all over the world to spread Krishna consciousness, and he's also a renunciate. How about Srivasa? Does he have the same work description in the service of the Lord?
Well, he traveled to Jagannath Puri. He was born elsewhere in East Bengal, and from there he traveled to Mayapur, traveling. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, he left Mayapur and he went elsewhere to reside. So he's doing some traveling. So some similarities there. The main thing is, I think they are both lovers of the holy name. Narada Muni loves to chant and dance, and just see, when he has become Srivasa, what is his role? Or when he comes to Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives him microphone. Okay, you would be leading the Kirtan. So as Narada Muni leads Kirtan, Srivasa Thakur is leading Kirtan. And they are both propagators of the holy name. Narada Muni travels all over, propagates the holy name. And yes, Maharaj.
In the nocturnal kirtans, in the house of Thakur, then ejecting not pure. So how is it that Srila Prabhupada he ejected the hippies? The hippies were not pure. And he was jumping something square apart, but he got them, and he got them to dance and sing. So, how is that?
One is eternal pastimes of Lord or Lord Gauranga in his Nitya Leela or Aprakat Leela. There is one kind of mood Lord has in his Nitya Leela, and then he has a Pragat Leela. He manifests. And so what Mahaprabhu is doing initially, and he's doing kirtan, nocturnal kirtan, only for pure devotees, is kind of continuing his mood which is up there while being in Golok or Svetadvip up there in Vrindavan. One part of Vrindavan, Golok is Vrindavan, other part is Navadvip up there. So Kirtan performance happens there all the time. In one Vrindavan, Krishna is dancing with the gopis in rasa dance, and in other Vrindavan, another division of Vrindavan, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing in Kirtan with his devotees. So, as he has appeared and in Srivas Angan, body, house, is continuing the same mood as up there. At least for some time he's going on with that. But then, Advaita Acharya was not very happy. He said, "My dear Lord, this is all that you wanted to do, chant only with the pure devotees. Then what was the need of coming down here? I brought you down here because you were needed here for Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya jadaskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge." So please begin, inaugurate your mission on the earth. Make yourself available to the fallen souls, impure devotees, or happier out there. So then Mahaprabhu heard that plea or humble appeal of Advaita Acharya, and from that time onwards, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started Udilo Aruna Puraba Bhage Bhakata Samuha Laya Sathe Gelo Nagara Braje. Then Mahaprabhu was out there with his associates, and he's in the preaching mood, and those who are just now getting up, they are also being encouraged. Hey, come, join this kirtan party. And they're preaching to them. Namashraya kari jatane tvamita kaho apanaka. Please take shelter of the holy name, you fallen souls. So then the whole dharma samsthapanartha, establishing the holy name as a dharma for this age of Kali, started right there in Navadvip. And then Mahaprabhu takes sannyas and he travels all over, and he's spending all his time with all those fallen souls and impure devotees, and then he even said, my name will be preached and be made available in every town, every village of the world. So like that. So initially Mahaprabhu was limiting himself, hey, only pure devotees, but that did not last, couldn't last much longer, because he had a mission. Or Advaita Acharya, Prabhu had different reason to bring Gauranga Mahaprabhu down to the earth. Is that okay? Okay? All right? Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,